this.
Okay, what's going on, guys? So it's been a little bit since I uploaded my thoughts on link summoning, and some things have changed, and the biggest thing I see right now, I even saw, I think it was House of Champs just posted a video about this just a few hours ago before I made this video, and I've seen Slim's been doing it, shouting about, where's that Banlist dough? And even though I'm not going to go really into the ban list, we're going to talk about how I'm feeling about the game right now. Not that you might care, but it might be something that you guys can relate to, and how you might feel towards me making videos towards the game. So let's get on with it. And I just want to bring up the ban list because we're going to dive through that real slow. Like, so take a seat back and listen to the words that are about to come out of my mouth. Okay. Link summoning's out, and it's going to change everything. I mean, it's not out, but like it's been announced. Obviously, it's not out, but it's going to be out in the future. And it's going to change a lot of things. It's going to slow down the game a good bit. And I kind of like this slowdown because I feel like it's going to make some cards that might have not been so as useful because the game's been faster, that like some traps might be a little bit more useful to use towards these slower decks to stop them. More budget options are more viable is a way to put it compared to other things. Now, that's not always going to be the case, but that being said, I just see that if you have some trap cards that might have not been top tier laying around in your card bin, they might be useful now, along with other cards of that nature. What cards those will be, time will tell when the game plays, but that is something I think is going to be really good for this game. So, why I'm patient and thought about this is because before I made that link summoning video, I was kind of dead about this game. I was like, nothing's really changed. The shit that's coming out isn't that exciting in my eyeballs, but I was just not interested. So, when I saw link summoning and I started reading about it and how does it play, I was pretty pumped. I was pretty pumped because it's something to change. Then I kind of lost my pumpness because it's like, okay, it's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a real minute till it gets here. But it is going to get here, and when it does, it's gonna be interesting. And that's where I think the ban list comes into play. I think Konami is taking their time with the ban list because even though Link Summoning's a little far out, I forget the release date, but it's got a little bit of time out, that they're probably trying to make this ban list fair to the current game without hitting too much powerful things, but then also trying to maybe relay how the game's gonna kind of be when Link Summoning comes out. They're trying to maybe slow it down. And in fact, I could be completely wrong about this, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting by this extended time without a ban list. If they're gonna make a significant change to the game like this, you kind of need to change the ban list around it slowly and not being such an abrupt change, in my eyes. Because they will probably, not necessarily, but when Link Summoning comes out, they will probably change it again. Could be wrong, I don't know, but that's what I think they're doing. I think they're taking the time and seeing what exactly to do to the ban list. It might be a significant change, it could be a minor change, but a change nevertheless that they are trying to work out in their laboratory of duel monsters. Now, how this is exciting for me is because someone who gets out of interest in this game really quick, the reason why I get interest out of this game really quick is because of the repetitiveness and the lack of constant change of the meta and just the overall game. Sometimes I am more into it for a longer amount of period than others, but with this, it's not like I'm pumped and I'm not really into the game at this moment, but as Link Summoning comes out, I will be very interested in it, and it will probably relay my fondness in the game, because Pendulums is what I was hoping to do that too, but Pendulums didn't do that for me. I've stated that many times, I even stated that in the Link Summoning video. Pendulums kind of were, they were stupid, okay? They were kind of stupid in my eyes. That Pendulum Summoning was kind of oh no thanks. But Link Summoning, I could be wrong once again when it comes out, but from the sound of it, I kind of like the sound of the slowing down. Where Pendulum sped up the game a little bit, Link Summoning is going to bring it back down to a more midnight level, you know what I'm saying? Gonna slow it down a bit. And it's not like an over slowdown, it's not like, holy shit, this is a completely different game. It's just a mild slowdown. So with all that being said, I feel like with the ban list is enjoy what you got right now if you're not a fan of Link Summoning, and if you are, be patient because I think change is definitely coming to this game. I think Konami realizes that. I've even seen their strides on making something happen, like the Duel Links thing. I actually talked about that in a video. It's less than a year ago, but it was a while back, which means it was probably in development when I was talking about it, about Konami making an online game not necessarily to compete with Pokemon Go, but an idea of like playing online and stuff like that. And they made something like that, and it's been well received pretty much so far. I mean, there are definitely things I would change about it. I haven't played much of it, but they're on the right track. So if they're thinking about changing big things like that, then they're probably going to take into account of how to change the game to a significant degree to keep everybody into it. And, well, of course, to sell more cards, because you got to keep it fresh to sell more things. And Pendulums, I don't think, was the big seller, and I think Link Summoning might. They'll probably make a bunch of Link card structure decks and starter decks and all that to get people into it. And I think this is a really good set of things that you can do and make in the game, and let it go and grow. So, with that being said, keep your eyes open and be patient. Don't be rushing for a ban list. Don't be demanding for it, because I don't think it's needed at this time. It's going to be needed later. Hey, it could be released tomorrow for all I know, but I feel like they took their time for a reason, so we can have a better game finally, hopefully, keep my interest in. So let me know down below what you think is going to happen, what you think's going on. Comments, everything about the summoning, about the ban list, what you want. Let me know down below. I'll see you later, guys. And oh, by the way, keep your eye out for more interesting cinematography type videos. As it gets nicer out up here in the northeastern area of the United States, I am going to try to do more cinematic videos involving Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe some out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just for shits and gigs on the channel. If people really hate it, then I'll post more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos, but I'm going to post more cinematic shit until I make a second channel for it. So keep your eyes up for that, and I'll see you later.
Damn.